So that doing the test allows me to know how I need to work on the body. Yeah? So finding first the weakness in the body, and then I know where exactly is my main area to focus on.
Very ticklish, huh? So don't touch it.
Yeah. So this is a manual test, yes, to check the muscle strength in here. So this leg is gonna be here. I'm gonna push, yeah, that way, and you want to contract against me, yeah? Do not let me push. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hop. Oh, no power, yeah? So it's showing us, see, big guy, big legs. Yeah, I'm not pushing that strong, but it's not able to force the power, resist, yeah? Totally, yeah? Okay, don't. And it's painful, yeah, when I'm pressing, yeah? So this is showing that another thing, if the muscles are super tight and stiff, they are very weak in the same time and causing a lot of trouble. Beginning check. So bad here, yes. That's the results of not stretching, yeah? Yeah, so in here, hip flexor is very tight. Psoas muscles, super tight, yeah? So this is the main area which is stiff and tight and is providing you this discomfort and pain in the lower back. So as you can see, this test is telling me that muscle tape in here across from the leg through the hip and lower back is very tight. Okay, and the shoulder, see how up is your shoulder.
Yeah.
And we need to, and see when, if we're trying to go here, you see how it's painful.
Yeah, it is painful.
So this one is not gonna lead you to exercise in the full range of motion with this tightness. Yeah?
Okay.
So whenever, if you even try to train with the proper form and technique, yes, because of your tension in the body, lack of mobility, you are not able to perform in proper form. Yes, that's another thing. Sitting is mainly like deactivating glutes, so make them weaker and making the hamstring more tight each time we're sitting. Yeah? So this is the mechanism which is happening. That's why it's a result. Yeah? And then if we don't stretch and we train, yes, heavy loading, then it becomes worse and worse. So people who are training in the gym, you're shorting muscles, so then you need to actually spend more time than regular people to stretch your muscle after, to be able to bring them proper length and recovery system, yeah? To recover and bring the rehab. Hello, from this side is Adam, I'm a medical trainer and mobility coach. In today's video with me is Fidu. It's a bodybuilder and also a personal trainer. Yes, you are from?
Egypt.
Egypt, okay. And how long are you completing in bodybuilding? How long are you training?
I've been competing for almost like 6 years till now.
Okay. Yeah. And at the moment you are out of competition?
Out of shape, out of competition. This is my off season. Okay. But what I'm trying to do, I really need to give myself like a space to be on the right track. I have a little bit of imbalance, muscle imbalance. So that's why I came to Adam, so he can help me out with this.
Yes, so we're gonna check, we're gonna show the my medical training approach to show the muscle imbalances, weak points, and see what we can fix in his body to be able to improve his performance and as well improve the symmetry in the body to be able to even perform on the stage with the better results. Tell me about yourself, like you say that you have a little bit pain in the lower back.
Yeah.
So what's the main?
The lower back pain, it's bothering me. I don't do any mobility at all.
And you're pushing big weights?
Yeah, I just push more weights, but with a good technique. I never go for like beyond my maximum weight, you know. So I usually do like proper. I always suffer from tightness on the hamstring,
okay,
and also the glutes. I cannot go that much down. So this is one of the
main reasons.
Yeah.
That
my
you want to
weakest
improve
point is the hamstring as well.
Okay, we're gonna check the full body scan. First, I want to see how you walk as well. So let's walk over there for me. Let's see how it's going. Okay, and coming back, as you can see that the stepping is very stiff. Yeah, you don't have any locomotion system in your ankle. Yeah, and then there is no dorsiflexion. So then it's not, you don't have ability to move in a proper power as well, yeah? And I see that whenever you're stepping is a pressure, boom, boom. What you can, we can go again and I see, you see there is it's very like a stiff robot walking almost.
Okay.
Because that's the result of not doing enough mobility.
Yeah, my wife used to tell me all these things. Okay.
And then of course whenever you're stepping, the pressure is coming through from the foot, through the knee, and also it's on the lower back. Yeah? So
Okay, yeah.
I want to see as well your squat, so show me if you're squatting. Yeah. It's a very wide squat, yeah? You are not able to go and stop on the bottom, yes? So you go down, stop on the bottom, so that's your maximum, yeah? That's the max.
I can go more.
You can go a little bit lower? Okay. So this one, yeah? A little bit lower, but very wide squat, yeah? Are you able to maintain a little bit straight from here, and then external rotation, a little bit closer, shorter, your feet, and now. Let's go, down, okay. And then we have not full squat, with like half squat, yes? And also, as we can see in here, already we have yes, changing, you know, position of the spine, so we cannot keep the neutral spine in that position. Yeah, so there is a problem. So whenever, if you would do the back squat, do you do like functional back squat or front squat at the moment?
Half motion, like 90 degrees.
Or with the bar holding on the back.
Yeah.
And then how do you feel after those sessions? Have you attention? On the back, do you feel any pressure right then?
Not every time I feel pressure, but sometimes when I go heavy, yes, I do have pressure on
the next day, probably.
Yeah.
It accumulates.
Yeah.
Sure, because your body needs to compensate.
Yeah.
From the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, show me your deadlift. So you're going down. Yes, you can, at the beginning, you can also touch in here. As trying to, like, keeping your spine neutral to this. And extend, yeah, if you're able to. Alright, this hip hinge. Okay, so stay in the position, hip hinge, and open your knees as much as possible here. Open. Yes, okay. Alright, and also we can see the changes. Yeah, so the hamstring is very tight, like you say.
Yeah. Yes, now I feel it like it's tight.
Okay, and now we're gonna go down all the way and try to hold like this. Yeah, so bend over, touch the toes. Okay. Down. You can see from that position, we can see if the spine is straight. Yeah, so we need to check if there is no any scoliosis running through the spine, disc. Okay, so far I don't see much changes in here. That is not bad, yeah. So far, okay. But we have this the deformation of the muscles, which are pressing on those discs. Yeah? So if we're not gonna address this future, so in the future it may bring problem.
Okay.
So, all right.
So what is the main issue? Like it's
your tight hips, yeah, tightness in the hips, ankle, tight hips, and then the pressure which is generating on the lower because of this. And plus, I need to see.
So this problem causing like a problem with the hip as well. Sorry, the tightness in the
hips is causing problem with the lower back.
Yes. I get you. Okay.
Yes. If they say if we have a tightness in the hips, our whole body is gonna be tight.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this is our like connection between lower body and upper body. Yeah. So if there is a problem in here, all of these muscles they're gonna be compressed and up, and the pressure is gonna come through. If we're gonna still keep on training and not doing any stretching mobilization methods, it's still putting bigger pressure by lifting weights. It's getting worse and worse by the time, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
And then also I want to see how is your pelvis position. Yeah, so from here we have one bone, another one. Okay, in here is okay. I see that this bone in here is below than this one. So we are a little bit on this anterior pelvic tilt, which is fine. I see that in here is kyphosis, is lordosis, so everything in here, I wouldn't say. A little bit we have a rounded shoulders, but I see that they are a little bit shifted forward, what we can fix by proper mobilization in here, of course. Okay. But in here, at least you are good and stable with this one, yeah? What I can tell as well, you have a little bit in here worse, so more flat than that one, yes? So, and already this foot is more rotated onwards than this one. Okay. So then most common probably this hip and pelvis is gonna be more, what I can tell that this one, yes, this one is lower than that one. So the position about anterior and posterior is fine, this one is okay, this position is fine, yes, it's a little bit like that. But we have pelvis a little bit, yes, shifted more to the right. And most probably you feel that on the right side is more tension you have.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And why? I'm telling you why, because this foot is worse, is falling apart. And then I see that the knee already is more inside. So each time you're lifting weights or you're stepping or you're running, you're putting more pressure on this hip.
Yes.
Yes. And then we have as well here, see? So this one, these two steps, yeah? So this one is higher, this one is lower.
Okay.
Much. Yeah, so this one is a big difference then, yeah?
Okay.
So this is giving us a result. So step on one leg up. Okay, a little bit higher. And then you're gonna lose the balance here, yes? Because this hip is not used to the lift. Another one should be better, but it's gonna change. Okay, so we already, yes.
Yeah, more balance. Yeah.
More balance, but we compensating because you can see that his body is not straight at the moment. Yes. Yeah. So this hip, because he is loading so much tension, you can see that it's worse. Yeah. There is no proper stability in here because the stabilizer of your hip on that side, they are not working. They are very stiff and tight, and also they are like not active properly.
Yes.
All right, and then we're gonna see this another thing what I can check in here. If these bones in here, they are properly placed. So as I was saying, so one bone we have here, one bone we have here. So this one is lower than that one. So this is another test which is showing me that you're putting pressure in here. So I was right. By this test, where we were lifting, there was a lack of strength and stability in here. You were not able to hold it properly. Plus, this bone is lower, so already it's telling me that your pelvis is positioned like this,
Yeah.
So in here is fine, but in here is like
Yeah, absolutely.
And you feel more tight, on that one?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna go on the mat and down, so that doing the test allows me to know how I need to work on the body, So finding first the weakness in the body, and then I know where exactly is my main area to focus on.
Very ticklish, huh? So don't touch here.
Yeah. This leg is to be straight, This leg straight. And this one we're gonna bring, so this is Thomas' test. It's showing me, okay, so you see this leg is lifted. So it's showing me that anterior side, so so in here, hip flexor is very tight. Psoas muscles super tight, So this is the main area which is stiff and tight and is providing you this discomfort and pain in the lower back. Yes.
This tension.
This tension here.
In the abs.
From here and from here starts and then it's bringing here because your body is compensating. So building compensation through the time when you're lifting weights. Because we don't have proper movement. Body is like this. We don't have movement here. We need to bring the pressure up to be able to move it. The weight.
Okay.
And then the compensation coming and it's like a loading, overloading. And in here the same. So if I'm pressing here, I press in here, big pain. Okay.
I feel it's tight here also.
Yeah. And now let's see this. This leg here to the side. Okay. Hold it. Yes, it already causes pain, this movement, for you to bring it. So at the beginning I would stabilize it a little bit here. Yes. Wave something soft that we're gonna feel comfortable here, and then shoulder is here. So as you can see, this test is telling me that muscle tape in here across from the leg through the hip and lower back is very tight. Yes, and this is the right one, the worst one. Yes, and you feel, you're feeling in here the pain here, especially. That one. One,
it's
two,
here more,
in here. This is what I feel in here the most.
Yeah.
Okay, and the shoulder. See how up is your shoulder.
Yeah.
And we need to. What we need to do.
I always have a problem with when I want to sleep.
Yes.
I have to put something under
and
my...
see, if we're trying to go here, you see how it's painful.
Yeah, it is painful.
So this one is not gonna lead you to exercise in the full range of motion with this tightness.
Okay.
So whenever, if you even try to train with the proper form and technique, because of your tension in the body, lack of mobility, you are not able to perform in proper form. That's another thing. So you may even think, okay, I train good, but if you have this limitation, no chance that you're gonna make it in the right proper way, because you have this restriction and limitation in the movement. Okay, other side. Other side, and this side should be better. I can see that it's already less painful, less painful here. Yes, and others, yes. Still it's stiff, you can see, and our duty is gonna be to bring this shoulder all the way down. So the knee is gonna be down and shoulder, but this is beginning check. So bad here, That's the results of not stretching, after a session, not the ability. So for the longer time, it could lead you to injury. All of these things. Okay. All right. So now I want to see, as well, how strong your hip flexor are. So this is a manual test, to check the muscle strength in here. So this leg is gonna be here. I'm gonna push, that way, and you want to contract against me, eh? Do not let me push. Head is down. No,
No,
don't force your
resist,
neck. Yes, don't force your neck. Eh? Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hop. Oh, no power. Eh? So he's showing us. See, big guy, big legs. Yeah, I'm not pushing that strong, but he's not able to force the power, resist. Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Okay. Don't. And it's painful. Yeah, when I'm pressing. Yeah. So this is showing that. Another thing, if the muscles are super tight and stiff, they are very weak in the same time and causing a lot of trouble. So they are not, you are not able to involve the power.
How come it's weak at the same time?
Yes, because of this tension, what you have in the body. Like I said, the fibers in the muscles, if they are super tight, there's like a groan, so the fascia is damaged, so the muscle is not able to activate properly. So that's why mobility gives like a nice rehab to the muscle after session. Yeah, so it takes this damage out of the session and gives a new fascia, which is gonna help you to really generate the power after all. Yes, if the fibers are like this compressed, they can't more contract and then release, yeah, and involve power. They're always like this, closed. Yeah, yeah. That's right. So you can be big, but you can't actually involve the power.
Exert this
power.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, straight and down. Yes, okay. This one I think is gonna be better. It's not that tight like that one. 3, 2, 1. Whoa! 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, actually it's weaker. Because I think another thing is because this one, you are like this standing, so it's you more actually putting on work, and that one is off, yeah, totally, but it's still. But interesting thing with the Mike Tyson was very similar, eh? And after the one mobilization, we bring back the power, yeah. So the same thing what we're gonna show you.
Okay.
And now we want to see your shoulder, so rotation here, eh? How much we have in the hands. So external rotation is good, but in here, internal rotation, okay, problem, yes. And then inside a range of motion, if I'm gonna compress here on the lats, well, that's maximum, yeah, in pain. So very limited, yeah, movement. So overhead squat or pressing even overhead is gonna get you in pain and in trouble, eh? Oh, this one, not pain, eh? See how muscle is weak if I cannot touch even, eh? Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, here. Yes. Oh, this one is very. You are right hand. Yes. You see how big limitation here is. Yeah. No internal rotation is totally. Yeah? And then here. Oh, this is max. Yeah. Here. Very far. Okay. Now I want to see how much rotation in the hip you have, so you'll be able to tell me what is tight exactly. So here is okay. Very good. Wouldn't say anything. But here, yes, this one is limited. Air rotation here, but this one is okay. Yes. So external, internal rotation with the hip. Yes, this one, okay, okay. No, not bad. Yeah. So this rotation, I wouldn't say anything. We're gonna check how strong glutes are, if they are active or not. So I want you to. So you're gonna lift the leg for me. Yes, from here. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Oh, something break already. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah. So. As we can see in here, weak muscles, yeah, because they are not able to go fully. Go again. So the hamstring is overtaking.
Yes.
Is super strong, but the glutes, you see, this is not like supposed to be, and that's why you don't have power while you're walking.
Yeah. I don't train glutes at all.
No?
Like hip thrust, any like push back exercises for the glutes.
Okay,
I just go for the squat behind neck. Maybe it's just will be activated with this exercise. And
it's not gonna be activated because it's not active. By squat, no. You need to activate your glutes only by first proper mobilization and after corrective posture exercise. So I will give you some system of corrective posture exercise what you need to train daily as a routine, and then they're gonna strengthen your glutes, and you will see the difference how you walk as well, and you exercise. Okay. And then you will see that you engaging the power even when you're squatting. If your glutes gonna be active, they're gonna be activated and they're gonna be in fire while you do squatting. Now when you do squatting, you don't feel your glutes probably, totally. You feel your hamstring, yeah? Only. That's the reason. So there is a lot of people training in the gym, they try to hit the butt, you know, like, you know, hit the glutes and everything. But if the body is not working properly, they don't have proper alignment, yes, they may try hard, they're never gonna engage the glutes properly, yes. They're gonna be engaging, compensating from other muscles, yeah. Gonna building, like you're building hamstring or loading lower back than engaging glutes. Okay, another one, go up, again, up, no power, and a hamstring, yes, do not let me push, go, contract. You see, here is power, eh? I can't push, this is big. That's the test, yeah. But they are also very easy to be able to be cramped, yeah? That is power, but because they are tight, so whenever we're gonna compress, cramped, yeah? Yeah.
Sometimes even when I'm driving my car, I feel like it's going to cramp, you know? Or just wake up in the morning, I feel like it's about to cramp.
Because you're training and then you're sitting as well, yeah?
Sometimes sitting on the chair just for online coaching.
And then, you know, sitting is mainly like deactivating glutes, so make them weaker and making the hamstring more tight each time we're sitting, yeah? So this is the mechanism which is happening. That's why it's a reset. Yeah? And then if we don't stretch and we train, yes, heavy loading, then it becomes worse and worse. So people who are training in the gym, you're shorting muscles, so then you need to actually spend more time than regular people to stretch your muscle after, to be able to bring them proper length and recovery system, yeah? To recover and bring the rehab. Okay, understand? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go. Up. Oh, this one is weaker. Eh? Or you're not contracting?
No, I'm contracting.
Go. You're scared, I think.
But I feel it's going to cramp, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I got you. All right. So we have this test, but also I want to see how is your breathing system looking like. Breathing system, yeah. If you do any breathing exercises and everything, so we'll see how your core strong is, and then in the same time how your diaphragm is. The diaphragm is one part of the core. It's gonna be important to check. Yeah.
You think I will breathe?
But when you're exercising, your breathing is proper.
Eat, sleep.
But in the bodybuilding also is important to breathe correctly. When you lift weights,
Unfortunately, I don't do it.
Concentration. So if your breathing pattern is poor, then everything is gonna fall apart as well, and you're bringing more tension to your body as well because of the wrong breathing pattern. Yeah. And you're accumulating more stress in you as well. That's why breathing is, they say now, breathing is the most important. Yeah? You may have a healthy body by just breathing exercise. Yeah.
Right.
So that is something what cannot be overlooked.